So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Impressive, John! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Vieira. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Mbappe. Sylvestre, shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sylvestre is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. The ball goes in, and it's hoisted clear. And here's Griezmann. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nice bit of trickery. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cherki. And Sylvestre. Searching pass he's played there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Oh, it's Dembele. Played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. That has not gone well. That's a lovely, neat pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, super ball!
Italy always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Kone.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! Nesta. Zaccagni is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. He'll try from distance! That was quite a hit. Oh, it's Dembele. Sylvestre. And he plays one through. Cherki. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Kone. Now it's Griezmann. And he shoots! And he has his goal! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Barella has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Barella. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Del Piero. Barella. Can he get it through? There's the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. And Del Piero! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Tries to play it through. And here's Dembele. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Desailly, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Kone. Now that looks a decent ball. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's in on goal. Played out to the left flank. Cherki. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Albertini threads one in. Now it's Totti. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Kone, looking for the run. Griezmann, that is lovely. And it's Kone. And here's Griezmann. This might... Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Cannavaro. No way through. Great vision. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cherki. Silvestre. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barella, now that's well seen too. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He is through here. And he's well positioned. It's Griezmann! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. This looks promising. Cherki! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Dembele goes short. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it out wide. Desailly. Maignan. And Cherki. Raphael Varane. And Cherki. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. France needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Kone. Griezmann. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zaccagni. Thuram. That's a good foray he's making. It's a promising position. But it's Thuram. That's destined for the flank. And it tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cherki aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vieira. Thuram. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 11. Filippo Inzaghi.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Doué. Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. And he can thump it away. Silvestre. Doué. Barella. Totti. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He has a look up, and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Here it is, crossed in. Olise. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and it's been given away. And it's Doué. Great ball, and he's in here. Orsolini, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to play him in. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, robust challenge. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 95. Numero 23.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Il numero 22. Cambio di giocatore.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Doué takes a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? I think what we've... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.